Hey everyone, what's up? It's V. So I started playing Path of Exile about a week ago. I'm a witch, and in the beginning I was not doing very well. Check out my death reel from the first time that I played. It was a little painful. I died a bunch of times, but I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of it, and I'm definitely doing a lot better. This game has so many different elements and so many different things that work together and kind of go hand in hand that I feel like there's a chance that I'm not utilizing things. Well, I know that I'm not utilizing things probably the most efficiently and the way that I should. So I wanted to do a quick video about the items I have in my inventory, show you what my current setup is and see if anybody can give me some suggestions to maybe optimize the items that I have and use my resources the most efficient way possible. So, let's see what I have, and you guys can let me know in the comments what you think I should be using instead. That'd be awesome. So, let's see. Okay, so my wand that I have, like I said, I'm a witch. My wand is the goat's horn wand, and I'm using that because, as you can see, it can hold 3 gems, which I know that, obviously gems are super important because they give you different skills, and I'm able to do different things with them. The physical damage was 9 to 16, which I think from my experience level and the items that I'm able to use, it was the one that had the largest amount of physical damage. But if there's something that you think is better that I should be using instead, let me know. So my other options that I can use, I know that they're the only ones that have that are blue. The ones that are red I'm not able to use either because, I think it's just because I'm not experienced enough, or I don't have the level that it requires. So the other options I can use for a wand would be this driftwood wand, which is what I started with. Then I have a driftwood scepter. I have a superior driftwood scepter. I have a carved wand and a darkwood scepter. So those are the options for the different wands that I could use right now. When I get to be a level 18, I could use this ash color quartz wand, which looks pretty dope. It looks like a owl with some sort of, I don't know, some sort of face, like a lemur or something kind of face. But so whenever I'm able to use that, I think I'm going to switch over because it looks pretty cool, and it looks like it does a bunch of special things with it. So that's what I have right now. If I don't use a wand, I know I have a gnarled branch. I could use that. I could use the carotid blade. I could use the superior rusted sword or the carving knife. So those are the options for the other weapons that I could use. For the ones that I can't use right now, but once I level up, I have a primitive staff, a rusted spike, carotid blade, another rusted spike, and a boarding axe, and this stone axe, which looks like a pretty primitive tool, but super resourceful and effective. So those are what I have here that, again, once I get to whatever levels they require, I could use those. So if I should be using maybe one of these knives or a sword instead, I'm not really sure with this gnarled branch. I don't know if you just hit people with this, if it's a walking stick that's supposed to help me. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with that, but yeah. Okay, then I have this leather cap. I don't really know what I need a leather cap for other than the fact that it holds this gem. I don't know if it's supposed to like keep me safe from the elements, if it's like raining or what, like a bonnet. But so I have this leather cap. I have a splintered tower shield, which I'll be honest with you, it doesn't seem like it's super effective. I don't know if I'm supposed to press a button to make it work, or if she's just supposed to shield herself, but it doesn't really seem like it's very effective. So instead of this, I have, I can either use a goat hide buckler, I believe could be a shield, but I think that's the only option I have because this U spirit shield is red, and it doesn't look like I can use it until I get to a level 29 intelligence. I don't really know what it is. I don't know how it's shield. I don't know if it's like if it like puts like a hex on things and kind of puts me in a force field. I have no idea how this works. So if you want to tell me, that'd be great. Then I have the superior padded vest. That's what I'm wearing right now. My other options, I could either have this chainmail vest, I could have a tabula rosa simple robe, or this scale vest. So these are the other options that I could have on right now. Once I level up, I have a light brigandine, a plate vest, and this oiled vest that looks like a samurai or like a ninja vest, and then this strapped leather vest as well. Right now I am wearing these rawhide gloves. The other option is wool gloves, or the superior iron gauntlets. I chose to go with the rawhide gloves because I thought that they were the most functional. Rawhide is going to protect you from the elements probably way better than wool. Rawhide is going to be more waterproof, more resilient, more puncture proof than these wool gloves. I feel like wool is, will be itchy, it'll get wet, it can rip. So I decided not to use those. And then the iron gauntlets, they just look like metal mittens. And I don't like regular mittens, so I don't think I'd like metal mittens. Regular mittens are already so constricting, and you can't really do anything with mittens. And if you make them metal, I feel like you can do even less. So they don't seem super practical. So I decided not to go with those. But if for some reason you think that those would be the best, let me know and I can throw those on. Then I have a chain belt. I'm not really sure. That's okay. And then I have these Wonderland wool shoes. Again, I decided to go with these as opposed to the iron greaves, because even though they're wool, I think that they're going to keep me more nimble. I'm probably going to be faster. They look like elf shoes, and elves are pretty magical and nimble and fast. So I decided to go with those. These metal, the iron greaves, again, I feel like they'd be clanky. They'd slow me down. They'd probably be heavy. They give me blisters, and I just don't think that they're super practical. So, that's why I chose to go with these Wanderlust shoes. Again, if you think that there's some reason that I should be wearing those instead, let me know. And then the other thing I have in my inventory, which I don't know when or why I would need to wear this, but I have this plague mask. So, I would just wear it because it looks cool, but I don't know, is there a point where there's like toxic gases that I need to save myself from, or am I going to like a masquerade ball? I don't know. I don't know when and where I would wear this, but I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to being able to wear this plague mask because I think it's pretty cool. So those are all the items that I have that I can kind of swap with in my inventory and see if I can get use out of right now. I also have a quiver and a bow. I can't use either one of these yet, but once I'm able to, I feel like that'll be super effective because I need to get away from such close one-on-one combat, and I'd like to gain, create some space between me and my enemies, and having a bow and arrow I think would be able to really elevate my my combat. So I'm looking forward to being able to use those if and when that will happen. So then also I have my gems, so we can go through and see what gems I have and see if there's something that I should be doing differently with them. So the ones I'm not using right now are the Arcane Surge support, which says each supported spell will track how much mana you spend on it. This is, let's see, gain Arcane Surge after spending a total of 17 mana. I'm not really sure what this says, I'll be honest with you. Arcane support spell duration. Support skills used by totems, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, so I'm not sure what that does. Then I also have the Summon Phantasm support. Again, I'm not sure. 51% chance to summon a phantasm with supported skills, blah, 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 blah. So these two I have on this robe. I think maybe I don't know if I should be wearing this robe instead because it holds so many more gems. Maybe that's why, but I don't know, if the vest is better because, because it will protect me. So I don't know if I could use both of them at one time. So any guidance would be great. Then what I am using is I have this Raise Zombie and Fireball on my wand, which I know how to use those. Those are great. On my cap, I have Detonate Dead, On the vest, I have an Ice Nova and the Holy Flame Totem. And the Holy Flame Totem, I think, is awesome. It's the only reason I was able to kill a bunch of people. On this shield, I have the Frost Blink. On my shoes, I have Body Swap and Combustion Support. And on my gloves, I have the Split Arrow, which, you know, I think is useless since I don't have, you know, I don't have a bow and arrow or any of those skills. So that's what I have here. The other things that I have in my inventory that I'm not really sure what they are, I don't know what the Orb of Regret, the Orb of Augmentation, Armor Scrap, or the Ore of Transmutation. I don't know what any of these things do. I don't know where I can put them. I don't know how to best utilize them. I don't know anything. So somebody could tell me what to do with these. Those would be great. Then I have these 2 rings, and I know I can't use them until I'm a level 20. I have Barrack's Grip and Barrack's Path, 2 stone rings. And somebody did say, you know, I had asked, I'm stuck in Merveil's Cavern, or Merveil's whatever right now, and I killed the first one. I thought that was it. I was celebrating, and then another Merveil popped up. Merveil the Tormented, or Merveil the Twisted, or I don't know. So anyway, so I asked, you know, what the best way to beat her would be, and someone said to get a ring. So I may have to find one that I can use before I'm a level 20 to try to beat her. But I know once I'm able to use those, I do know that they go up here. So, yeah, so I have these, and then over here I have a portal scroll, which I know what that is, you know, 2 of those, and then a scroll fragment as well. The Book of Regrets, I don't know what that is, so maybe if someone could explain that to me. I don't know what I do with it. I don't know what it's used for. I don't know where it should, you know, where it should be. I don't know if I'm just leaving it in my inventory, if it should go somewhere else. So I'm kind of just fumbling in the dark here, trying to figure out what I'm doing. So here's my inventory. You know, let me know if you think that there's something else I should be doing. I want to be as powerful as possible. I've seen some people who just look like they're a freaking Jedi with a force field around them. So that's what I'm trying to get to. And I don't know if any of these things that are in my inventory can get me there, but we're going to try. So thank you, and until next time, we'll see you later.